Hello, hello, hello. I hope you're doing well and had an amazing day because you're amazing. Hello. You're the only one. There's only one you. There's only going to ever be one you. And guess what? You got to take care of you first, boo. Otherwise, who is? I mean, we can try, but no one can give to you, can provide for you like you can on every level with everything. You have to be so in love with yourself that you would do anything for yourself. Anything. Think about that. And that's how I feel about humanity, about this simulation, about people. I will literally do whatever it takes to set people free, to get this system changed around, to go from the old system to eliminate the illusion of the old system. The old system is an enslavement system, and it was created in a bigger mind because you're fragments of a bigger mind. And when a bigger mind goes corrupt and it holds the core belief systems of the simulation of this universe, it doesn't matter how many people try to unwind their own subconscious, you'll never break free fully. It's impossible. It's like there's different levels in the universe. There are different entities that have been around for a long time. Humans have been around for a couple of 100,000, no, not even that, thousands of years. There are aliens that have been around for millions of years. There are angels that were created before time. And then the two greater minds that created everything, they're the beginning. When God created the earth, no, God didn't create the earth. God created the two entities that created the earth, the mother and the father, which is the labels that they took on, but they're just identities. They're just fragments of the one. But these are the two minds that started to think, that started to believe, that started to feel, then that started to manifest. And then what happens when one goes corrupt? It corrupts the whole system. What happens when one enslaves the other? It enslaves the whole system. And then the one that enslaved the other created systems within systems to enslave all of you. Every single system, every single thing here on earth was created specifically to keep humans in a slave mentality, in a slave energy. Your education, your food, your government, your music, your Hollywood, your healthcare, your judicial system, all of it. Your jails, and the repetitive cycle of being victim and being a slave repeats generation after generation after generation. And it's been like this since the beginning, since humans were created back in the days of Egypt, and they were created as a slave race to build the pyramids for the gods. Then the Anunnaki got involved. And then you have a slave race. And at the core of the human DNA built into you is I am a victim, I am a slave. And there's billions of you. How are you going to unwind and undo all of those individuals? Not to mention, that's their psyche as an individual. You've also got the generations, the past lives, because this has been going on for tens of thousands of years. This is why you have to go back to the original creation. You have to go back to the original. I went back into the original minds and wanted to understand, how did this all start? What happened? Why? And then I wanted to know, how do I solve it? Once I got out of my own dysfunction, my own higher self, my own greater self, who was twisted and had these core beliefs that didn't make any sense, that weren't even true, that weren't even accurate. That work that's being done behind the scenes is what is catapulting and what has now taken down the old structure, the old illusion. It is crumbling as we speak. Now, you will not feel it here in the material plane for a while, and it's not going to be easy, because it's like those little push tops. When you push it and it spins, imagine an individual and you try to undo their core belief systems, especially when it comes to God, their belief in God, their belief in Jesus. Not to mention your belief in everything else that you think is true and real. And what if you find out, and you start to find out, that's not true. That's not accurate. That's a lie. And you've been living a lie. You've been spoon-fed a lie over and 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 over again. A lot of people are not, and I see this when I speak to people. I can tell people who are not ready for truth, because it will literally, their eyes will glass over, it'll hit their walls, it'll bounce off, or they won't even approach me anymore, because my energy is built in truth. And I dismantle their false illusion. Confirmation. That's why I'm here. I am here to tear the old structure down to help create the new structure. New structure is, we're not fighting each other anymore. We're not doing polarity. We're not doing division. We're not doing I hate you, I love you. We're not doing narcissist empath. I'm not doing it. I'm not holding your baggage for you. I'm not taking on your responsibilities for you. And I am not your slave. And I'm not going to fix you. And I'm not here to save you. You're going to save yourself. That's right. Your allegiance is to you. God created you. God created me. I thought I was here to save someone else, to save the world. Yes. But what I found out is I was actually saving myself and seeing the truth in this individual, and seeing the truth in the illusion that this individual had created for everything. And then I used love, which I do love, to show a different way and to get him to tear it down. Because he knows, convert or die. That's where we're at. People will either shift over to the new way, which is unity, which is God, which is doing the right thing, good intentions, which is creation, which is infinite energy, infinite resources. There's plenty for everyone. Are you freaking kidding me? It's being in control of yourself. It's self-awareness. It's self-efficiency. It's loving thyself as the knowing that I am God, walking with God as one with God. I am God presence, pushing out, saying, you will not impede on my free will. I have free will. That is my birthright. And you will take it up with God in regards to you overriding my free will with your manipulation, your lies, and your tactics. Not my problem. I'm not here to save you. I'm here to save myself. And that is not from a place of selfishness. That is a place from self-love, understanding that God created me perfect in its image and likeness. Him, her, I don't care. I'm perfect. Do I have flaws as a human? You're goddamn right I do. And I said that on purpose. But am I perfect? Absolutely. And as I remember that perfection in every way, in every molecule, in every DNA strand, in every aspect of me, everything around me must shift or change. This is what you will realize once you start to understand your God essence, is that you are the answer. You are the key. Once you lock that in and you start reverberating that out, everything around you must shift or change or get out. That's it. I will love you, but not to the point of losing myself. I love you, but I love me more. And that's the stance you should take as well. As we watch, finally, I've been working on this for years, and people are starting to talk about it. Finally, I'm so excited to watch the old system crumble in the ethers, in the energy. Everything starts in the ethers, in the bigger mind, then it comes into the other planes and the dimensions, and then it falls into the material. It takes a little bit of time. Now, is that going to create disruption in the current systems that you see in the material plane? Yes. Yes, especially financial, because money has been used, like everything else, as a weapon against the people to keep them a slave. And I'm tired of it. I'm done, because it's lies. It's bullshit. If you truly believed in a God, and an infinite God that loves all of its children, like yourself, why would I create something to make your life miserable, to make you suffer, to put you in pain? Why? For control and power, greed, and individuals who wanted to play God and thought they were God over others. You're done. It's done. It is officially done. And now, those of you that understand how to jump timelines, now that it's a split. I've talked about this before, a split, that there's a divide. Some people are going to stay in the old polarity, the old system, and some of us are about to jump timelines into the new. And how do you do that? Hopefully you've done your healing. Hopefully you've done your reconnecting to God. If you need help, message me. I will literally connect with you on a call, and I'll connect you up, because I can do that. And I want you to be that. The more of us that get to that state, that God state, that understanding, the more we change everyone else around us. One person, for me, I've changed this whole city with my energy. I see it everywhere I go. And if I don't like the energy when I walk into a building or I walk into an establishment, I shift it. I make everybody rise up. Happy. Who doesn't want to be happy? Who doesn't want to get out of their misery and their pain? Are you kidding me? Do you want to sit there like a schlub? No, nobody wants to be in that state. And so it's my honor and pleasure to push that energy out and help everyone and everything around me. Do I get paid for it? No. Because it's who I am at the core. I don't need to get paid for it. This is God created me this way. I walk and do everything with that purpose. God uses this vessel to help everyone. Sometimes I'm not a good person and I'm not happy. And I have to lay down the law with some people. That's what they need in the moment. And others need my love. They need to know what unconditional love feels like. And I need to flip a switch in them. Depends. But that does not change who I am. It never will change who I am. And that's what these energies didn't understand while they were attacking us mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. When they were siphoning our energy, blocking our energy, taking our abilities, taking our psychic senses, they didn't understand that at the root of us is a seed, a mustard seed. It's literally the tiniest freaking thing in the world. But that little seed is packed with more power that could literally control this entire planet. And that's my failsafe. They couldn't kill me. They took everything from me. Destroyed everything. Financially, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. I let them in because I trusted them. I trusted that a con artist, that a liar, that a manipulator had my best interest, that he loved me, that they loved me. They didn't. Their intentions were to harm. They will pay. That's not my problem. That's between them and God. I did my job. I rebuilt myself from the ground up. Rebuilt everything for me because I love me. And I hope you do this for you too. And now that they are done, now that it is done, I'm jumping timelines. How am I doing that? I'm focusing all of my energy, all of it, on exactly what it is that I want, that is for my best, my greatest fucking life. Here, this is my second chance. This is our second chance. This is it, guys. This is it. Focus all your energy. Who do you look like? How do you sound? How are you to other people? What are you doing? What is your purpose? What makes you happy? What's your joy? What's your bliss? Who are you with? To the finest detail. And you focus it on that. That's it. Loving you. Loving God. And let that other shit fall away. And when the negatives come back, because they're coming back. They come back, they infiltrate, they'll dump a little thought here, a little thought there, a little anger there. They're trying to pick a fight with you. Hey, come back to me. I'm all good. I've changed. No. No, you had your chance. No second chances for you. This is a second chance of my life. Mine. Not you, bro. Nope. And then, boom. It hits. Literally everything. All at once. Fame, fortune, love, happiness, joy, bliss, new location, new friends, new community. All new. The old, it's done. I'm going to walk out of here where I live with nothing. Not even my clothes. I'm going to take my kid and my cat. And I'm going to completely start over. I'm going to give everything away. This life is over. This version of me that put up with that shit is gone. You'll never see her again. She's too smart, too wise, and knows too much. I am a narcissist's nightmare. Because they try to attack, I send love. And I shift the energy. They let me in, I unwind things. They let me in the back door. And they have no power over me. Nothing has any power over me. Nothing. I am the power. I am the I am. I'll repeat that. I am the I am in form. Moving forward, stepping every day as a blessing. And changing every single thing around me for its highest good. And those that are in my way will either bump up or bump out. You have free will choice. I'm not impeding on your free will choice. I'm just standing in my power. This is my space. This is my birthright. and I'm taking up this space, and you will not impede on my space. Do not let anyone impede on your space, on your energy, on your sacred being, that your sacred vessel that was created in God's perfect image. You honor this shit. You love this shit. You give to this shit. You protect it. You provide for it. You give it everything here first. Then from there, the right people, places, things, opportunities, they just come. You just chill. You're like, wow, this is amazing. Wow, that's amazing. Wow, look at all these things out there that are now coming into my reality because I created that. And watch for the critters. Watch for them to come back and message you and send you their little messages. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. There you go. The old illusion, it's done. It's gone. It's fading. Now it's time to build. Now it's time to build. We're going to literally rebuild everything. New system, new ways, new everything. It's a new way of thinking, a new way of being, a new way of doing. Are you on board? Yay! We did it! I'm so excited! I cannot tell you how much this means to me. Because my goal was to free humanity, to save it from the destruction, from the annihilation, from the overtake that I saw years ago that was about to happen. You thought World War, who was it with the Germans? You thought that war was bad? That was nothing compared to what they were planning. Nothing. It's nothing compared to what they're planning now. They're still full force. Gonna use robots to wipe you out. Not on my watch. Hell no. No. Because I love humanity. I love this creation. I love all of it as a part of me, as an extension of me, as God. Why would I destroy it? Would you destroy your child if you loved your child? No. The dysfunction is done. This hurting is done. Do I have sympathy and empathy for these individuals? Yes. But there are some of them who are high level, high ranking, high individuals who have very powerful skills, psychically, energetically, who knew better. You knew better. And now God knows too. And I know you tried to hide and tried to keep it from God. But it's done. This is it, guys. The next 6 months, 3 to 6 months, is going to be a wild freaking ride. Buckle up, cowboys and cowgirls. And thank you for being on this crazy fucking ride with me thus far. Because I'm about to show you some amazing things. And I just want you to know that I love you. I always love you. And my goal is to wake up as many people as possible to the understanding, the knowing, and the remembering of the God within you. And clear out all of the energies and all of the energy that keeps you and stops you and blocks you from that. That's what I intend on doing. Because I'm going to create heaven on earth. I came from heaven. And if I'm going to live here, goddammit, it's going to be heaven. I'm done with this hell. Are you? All right. I've talked enough. If you need anything, let me know. I'm happy to help. I love you.